So, were you dancing? I tried to check. I saw some people dancing. You may have seen my fancy moves. Anyways, if you were dancing, don't bother sitting down because we've come to the time for the loyal toasts. The loyal toast section of the ball, where it's time to charge your glasses, grab your wine, get yourself a wee dram, and while you're doing that, I'm going to read you a lovely letter. I received this letter from the Prince of Wales, and I'm going to read it to you. It's from Clarence House. Mrs. Marilyn Meikle, President, St. Andrew's Society of Montreal. I thank you for your kind message of loyal greetings sent on behalf of the St. Andrew's Society of Montreal and the officers of the Black Watch Royal Highland Regiment of Canada. Despite this year's ball sadly not taking place, I was delighted to receive these loyal greetings, and I send my warmest good wishes to all whilst marking the occasion of the annual St. Andrew's Ball. Charles. And aside from that letter, we also have received a video greeting from Lord Duncan of Springbank, our 2021 guest of honor, who looks forward to joining us next year live and in person. His greeting comes to us from the House of Lords. Let's have a listen.
I'm sorry that I can't spend St. Andrew's Day with you in Montreal this year. I'm locked down, and I suspect you are locked down too. This is a wearisome period, and I do hope that this time next year, all things being equal, we will emerge from the other side of this pandemic and be able to foregather once more to celebrate St. Andrew's Day as it should be celebrated. But until then, may I wish you a happy virtual St. Andrew's Day, and all things being equal, I look forward to joining you in good fellowship and good cheer this time next year to celebrate St. Andrew's Day in Montreal.
All vaccines taken care of. We will be having the ball live and in person next year, and you will get to meet him, and he's lovely. So in the meantime, what I will say to you then is, do you have all your drinks? Have you charged your glasses? Are you all ready? Because if that's the case, we are now going to raise a toast to the Queen. Is our piper ready? He's ready. In that case, ladies and gentlemen, please wait until the piper finishes playing before consuming your toast. Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen. The Queen.
The Queen.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have another toast. A toast to the Colonel-in-Chief of the Black Watch Royal Highland Regiment of Canada, His Royal Highness, Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales. Prince Charles.
Prince Charles.
I'd like to know what you are all toasting with tonight. We can get that poll up and you can find out what you were toasting with. We're going to see what most of us like to drink. We've got quite a selection. Submit your answers. We're going to see what we were all drinking and find out, are we teetotalers? Do we like scotch? Do we like beer? Do we like wine? Let's see what we're drinking tonight. Wait for those answers to come in. I think there's probably about 160 of us here tonight, and we're going to find out what the poll says. And while we're waiting, oh, they're in. It's an even split between wine and scotch. I find that very interesting. 13% of you are drinking other. I don't want to know what the other is. 3% are having tea. I like that very much. All right. Well, I'm going to throw it over to Guthrie because he's going to introduce now the Highland dancing portion of the evening. Guthrie?